Good morning, racers and collectors. CB here on the shores of Lake Okeechobee. Poncho's back at the house because I'm on my way to buy his Christmas presents, but I wanted to take this time to formally announce the first ever mail-in tournament here at Frugal Diecaster, the Frugal 500. Some of you may remember a few years back, Aaron over at Calgary Diecast had a big mail-in tournament called the Birdco 500, where the winner gets all the cars. I'm taking a page out of his book and we're doing the same thing. Winner of this tournament will get all the cars. Okay, now we're gonna go back to the studio here and we're gonna start going over some of the rules so that you know what to do and how to get your cars to me for the first ever Frugal 500. Let's go. Alright, we are back at the track. Time to go over the rules for this upcoming tournament. I'm pretty excited about this. I hope you guys are too. First and foremost, carded cars only. Now you can race any brand, make, or model. If you want to race Johnny Lightning, you can. If you want to race Matchbox, you can. Hot Wheels is fine. If you want to run a Maisto, you can. I don't recommend it. But anything that fits on the track, though. Do not do anything oversized. Obviously, no motorcycles. Also no monster trucks, buses or semis, construction equipment, helicopters or airplanes. Also guys, make sure you don't accidentally send a car with rubber wheels. I've made that mistake before. A lot of the Johnny Lightnings especially look like they're plastic wheels, only to find they're rubber when you open them. They're just not going to do real well on this track. Alright, rule number 2. Only 2 cars per person. No more than 2 cars. You can send 1, but no more than 2. Now, if you have a child in the family or something and you want to include them, just make sure you add their name to the cards you want them to race. Also, there is an 80 gram limit as far as weight goes. Should be pretty easy to get that. That should not be a problem for anybody. Now the deadline to get these cars in is February 6, 2026. That is a Friday. Make sure your cars get in before February 6th. Okay. Now, as cars start rolling in, we may start racing them immediately. We'll see. Otherwise, no cars will be accepted after February 6, 2026. Now, this is very important. Because all the cars go to the winner, all cars submitted go to the winner, no cars will be returned. So don't send money to have your cars returned. They will not be returned. They go to the winner. Can't wait to see the shipping cost on that, but definitely going to be worth it. Now the address of where to ship these cars to will be in the description. Also, I did post on redlinederby.com. so you can get even more information on it from there. So if you have any questions, you can always email me as well. I always provide my email address in these videos. So we've got a little extra time, and I picked up some cars today that I'd like to see run on the track. So let's grab a few, take a closer look at them, get them on the track, and do a little racing. I picked up these hybrid speed Silver Series Hot Wheels this morning from Walmart. Never seen them before. Now I haven't had much luck with these Silver Series cars, but let's grab 4 of these and see what they can do. Alright, pretty good looking group here. Lamborghini, Porsche, Acura, BMW. Now this Acura, this thing weighs in hefty. What was it, 45 grams, something like that? And an actual metal base. Might be kind of interesting to see how that does. Let's send them off. disappointment in that Acura. Slowest one of the bunch. Lamborghini and BMW get good times. We've done a lane switch. I'd send them down again. BMW got the win on that one. Now, let's put it up against the Lambo again. And we've got one left of these hybrid speeds. We got the McLaren. We'll throw that up there. And while we're sticking with exotics, let's throw this Matchbox Porsche on there, see what it can do. Well, this is a very nicely detailed Porsche. Matchbox really outdid itself with that one. That's in lane 1. Got the McLaren in lane 4. Up next, saw this today and had to grab it, mainly for that beautiful Ferrari, but seemed to be doing a lot of exotics today. So we got some more here. Let's throw 4 of these on the track. Next group, Aston Martin Vulcan, that gorgeous Ferrari 4GT, and I've got a Lamborghini, another Lamborghini I should say. Here we go. Not a lot of speed from these guys. We'll keep the Lamborghini up there because that was the only one that had any decent speed. Other than that BMW we raced earlier, which got under 3 seconds. Not a lot going on with these guys. Let's add the Lotus from the same pack. And somebody, and I apologize for not knowing who it was, asked me if I had one of these pass and goes to race, and if I would go ahead and race it, and I just found another one, so we're going to throw that up on there. And what else we got here? I have not run this BMW yet, I don't think. So we'll put that one up as well. Alright, these 4 are at the gate ready to go. I'm curious myself to see how this little pass and go Monopoly car does. If you were like me, you had to have this one whenever you played Monopoly. If I didn't get it, I cried. So, let's see how they do. Boy, you need a bath. You know that? Alright, here's a look at some of your fastest cars of the day. 2 Lamborghinis in there. And threw in that pass and go because that had a pretty quick time as well. Alright, guys, remember, deadline to get your cars in, February 6th. Make sure they are in. We will get to racing them. It's going to be a great tournament. I appreciate y'all coming out watching the races with me today. Please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to reach me directly, it's frugaldicaster@gmail.com.